Hello? Okay. Wow, the most interesting part of the interview has just begun. I just met with somebody who is a role model, who is, I don't even know how to describe him, Milton Commander, the president of the Theatre Association of the Gambia, the coordinator, stage and screen entertainment. This interview will be interesting. Hello, how are you doing?
I'm doing fine, and thank you so much, Rohi, for coming. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Milton Commander, we all know you are the president of the Theatre Association of the Gambia and a coordinator of the stage and screen entertainment in the Gambia. And currently at Alliance Franco, I also found you with other people on its training. We want to know what that training is all about.
Well, it's important that people know that we need capacity building, especially as actors and as dramatists. And we're facing a lot of deficiency, especially in the field of arts in the Gambia. Everybody wants to be an actor, but nobody wants to be a set designer, a light technician, or a stage manager. So this training is of important, and it's a good partnership between the Alliance Française and the Gambia Union of Theatre, which we are a member of the body that forms the Gambia Union of Theatre. And as the president of the Theatre Association of the Gambia, one of my visions is to make sure we equipped a lot of young people in the Gambia and to take over the artistic space, because if we have a whole lot of people in the environment of arts and we're building their capacity, I'm sure they can go everywhere and they can be a brand ambassador for Gambia, and they can also carry on what we have been doing, because we are also growing, and a point will come where you will not have the strength anymore to continue the journey. The young people that we are training, we're going to put them in the forefront to make sure that the vision and the dreams that we aspire for this nation to look like, those visions are fulfilled through their own effort.
Why do you choose the young people? You said the young people. Many people are in the industry, many are going. Why do you think it is necessary for those young people to be the ones to be trained on this?
Well, I believe generations come and they go. So if we that have enough knowledge, we fail to also transfer those knowledge to the young people, we're going to have a vacuum. And that vacuum will also affect other generations to come. So it's important that we choose the young people, because I feel right now that the young people have so much opportunity, especially being engaged with artistic work. A lot of people, the others, they have been building themselves around artistic work. So it's better we empower them to be able to fulfill our own visions also, because at the end of the day, you will not want Milton to occupy a particular positions forever. Some positions will want these people that we are training to come up and work and also achieve success to it. An important fact is artistic work is a career. An actor will go to a full acting school and finish, and should be able to make earnings out of what he or she has been studying from, or what she's going to do with her acting career. So a set designer should be able to also find ways and means of employment. I think the entire picture about us allowing young people is to fulfill a generational gap.
Good.
Because if we are not here, who is going to continue the battle?
Good. You said something very important. You wanted to bring these young people so that they can use their talent as a means of employment. But the current situation in the Gambia is like many young people are complaining that they are not helped. Even, let me generalize this, everybody in the industry. So what do you think? Who are those people who should stand for these people so that they could be helped? Who are these people that should help and bring something so that the lives of these young people given to the society will be changed?
Okay, that's a very important question. Um, I keep telling people every day, that the government should focus on developing young people into all aspects, not even arts alone. They should be able to support young people, because the entire picture now is, if we fail to provide opportunities for young people and we allow them with their skills, their talents, maybe their dreams and aspirations, we can fulfill it. We also have a gap in our country, and we need to fulfill that. These gaps will not get to a point wherein our youngsters are involved in drugs, or they are involved in something that we don't like. So my call is always to the government. Government needs to implement better policies and also invest in resources. Put more money, put more institutions in place that will help to support the creative and performing arts. I'm speaking for everybody under the arts. The arts sector in Gambia is like, oh, yes, it's nice, but nobody wants to put their hands together and say, let us look, how can we make this industry a vibrant one? Now you have a whole lot of young people finishing school. They will tell you, I want to study theater. But to study theater, you need scholarship. You know, you need to pay tuition fees. Some of them do not have this opportunity. So if government can open scholarships opportunity, just like the way they're opening scholarships for the sciences, you know, to encourage young people to go into the field of what the creative and performing arts, and then I think it can be a fair balance for other young people to be able to filter themselves in whatsoever they desire to learn.
And as the president of the Theatre Association of the Gambia, in promoting arts and also making so that young people use their talent as a means of employment, I realize that there is a competition going on currently in the Gambia, organized by the Stage and Screen Entertainment in the Gambia, where the winners are going to have a huge amount. I believe that is something that we have to say a bravo to you. What can you tell us about that?
Okay. I have this vision as a young person, and as I grow also older, it's also a challenge for me to be able to see how, on what best footing can we fit in the Gambia in a global stage when it comes to theater. So I'm a member of so many associations. So I co-founded the Stage and Screen Entertainment Africa with other artists within West Africa, and we have helped some other young people to get to travel around the world to study and to develop themselves in the area of artistic journey. And one important factor where we are doing this event is to revive theater in the Gambia. If you notice, we only have few vibrant theater groups in the Gambia. Some of the groups are dead. COVID came and COVID killed some of these groups, and these groups are no more functioning. And in fact, some groups will tell you we don't have money. You know, we cannot even stage a show by ourselves because we are not allowed to perform where? Public gatherings, or we are not allowed to stage shows or concerts. So it's important that we find ways and means to revive the artistic industry. And one of it, the activity that we are doing now is to allow the institutions who are calling themselves drama groups, drama clubs, you know, to be able to have a competing zeal among themselves and revamp the whole theater aspect in the Gambia, you know, because this competition will bring a whole lot of spotlight, not only about those who are acting, but the best storyteller or the best scriptwriter or the best playwright will also have the best actor awards, you know, the most outstanding director, the most outstanding the most outstanding stage manager, the most outstanding set designer. These are all awards set aside for us to be able to discover the real talent we have in the Gambia. And it is purposely intended to expose the fact that we have theater groups in Gambia, but to expose the numerous talents we have in this nation. Because sometimes people tell us that, Milton, you know, theater is not something that is workable in the Gambia.